Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be talking a little bit more on how to prepare for Shadow Mewtwo Raids. I know I went over it yesterday in a video after I did go up against the Shadow Bayleaf, and I'm going to have several battles for you here going up against Croconon and two Bayleafs with no ancient power. And by the way, I did put a comment in my last video, but apparently I had weather boost for fire, and I was saying, see if you could do it without weather boost. So it was still a bit of a challenge, but today it was all one and done. So I'm enjoying it. It's nice. It's annoying the fact that you can't remote raid invite and or make a private lobby. Maybe it's just encouraging people to just, do it with everybody else. They're very difficult if you do not have level 50 Pokemon. Now, in preparation for Mewtwo, wow, this is going to be insane. You're not going to be able to solo it. Not even with the Purified Gems, I don't think. Even if you used as many as you can to stop its enraged mode, I don't even think you're going to be able to. It is going to be, you're going to have at least 4 people. I mean, I'm sure you could do it with 3 if you all used your Purified Gems. And other than that, I don't see you able to do it. I mean, you're probably looking upwards towards like at least 7 people to even do it comfortably. With 4 people or 3 people, it's going to be one difficult situation. And this is going to lead me to my next tip for you. It's kind of, obvious at this point, but you're going to want to go into this Mewtwo raid day. It's not a raid day, but it's going to be here for essentially a day. But you want to go into this with 10 purified gems. That's it. I've got the max already, and you're going to need that. And everybody else that you're going to be raiding with should be prepared just like you are as well, if you want to make this smooth. Now, if you have a big group of a lot of people and every lobby essentially is going to be full, 20 people to 15 people, you don't have to really worry about those, but it is going to be still difficult. It's still going to wipe your team out, absolutely. And I've seen a problem here with these Shadow Raids going up against the tier 3s when they do become enraged. Now, it's not the fact that I do not have the power. Well, I guess it's that, but it's the fact that it's just become so defensively tanky, and the damage is, it's doing a lot of damage as well, but it's so more so that it's just so difficult to take out. It is super tanky after it does enrage itself. So what you're going to have to do is just collect these gems, and the best way that I found to do this personally is going up against the tier 3 raids. Now, if you're not powerful enough to do that, then taking out the grunt leaders is also going to be yielding you a decent amount of those shadow shards as well. Taking out regular grunts is free. You can just go and find those. Balloons come by, you defeat one of those, and you get 1 shard. It is a little bit of a slower grind, but you will be able to get them. And you still do have a couple of days before Mewtwo does arrive, so you can prepare accordingly until then. As well as going over the counters that you're going to need to go up against this thing, because my gosh, if you live by yourself, I feel bad for you, because there is no chance that you can solo this. And I do not think it is a good move on Niantic's end to just cut out the remote raids, especially for people who don't have any. It is a fun concept that they have introduced with these shadow raids, and I personally, like I said, I am enjoying it, but there is no real way for anybody who has nobody else in their area to do these events if you just simply do not have the Pokemon powered up. And even if you had the best Pokemon that you can possibly have, level 50, full team of them as well, you're still not going to be able to solo Mewtwo. Alright, now, by a glimpse of a little chance, can you potentially solo it? I don't think so. Even if you stop it from being enraged by using all your gems, I think it still has a chance to go back to its enraged form after a certain period of time. But if, say it doesn't, and you have foggy weather, that's going to be boosting your attack, which is super effective to it, which is going to be Ghost and Dark. Bug is not something you should worry about. I guess you can use Pincer, Mega Pincer, but I mean, go ahead, do what you got to do. But you're going to want to use Mega Gengar, or Mega Bayonet, or Mega Houndoom, because they're going to, well, at least Houndoom's going to be resisting Psychic. Gengar's taking super effective, and when it becomes enraged, if it has Confusion, I can't even fathom how much damage that Confusion is going to be doing to Gengar, or anything that's not resisting it. Even if you resist it, it's still going to be doing probably a decent amount of damage with the freaking Shadow Mewtwo raid boss enraged with It's attack up. That's insane. That's going up against something that got a boost in PvP. Except this time it's Mewtwo and it's a freaking raid boss. So it's going to be pretty crazy. Now, this is not by any means a complaint video. Not at all. I'm just giving you, heed the warnings, okay? You have plenty of time, and I'm just making sure you're prepared because you're not going to be able to take it out. Well, watch Mewtwo comes around the corner. You've got a group of 6 people. You're like all excited, but nobody has enough purified gems to stop it from becoming enraged. And then when you guys go in there, you're like, there's 6 and 7 of us. We got this. You know, maybe you don't have completely powered up Pokemon. You know, still pretty good. Level 45, level 40s, and all of a sudden, Mewtwo becomes enraged, and you all are just kind of dumbfounded because it's literally doing no damage. Your Pokemon are literally just healing it at this point. That's what I feel like it's going to be. So you better get those purified gems. And I do enjoy the fact that they did give us plenty of time to prepare for it. I was a little annoyed. I was like, why don't you just have this Mewtwo in the cycle with other raids, you know? So it could be here for a while. Give people a real good chance to get it. But I see why they're waiting, so we can get those purified gems and kind of understand the power that is to come. This is the strongest raid boss we would have been seeing to date in Pokemon Go, period. Point blank. There's nothing else to say. This is the strongest one. And I don't think there's going to be a stronger one that's going to be hitting as hard. Obviously, it's Mewtwo. In the future, for the next Shadow Legendary, what we have to worry about next is the tankiness of those next Shadow ones, Legendaries, whenever they do release that, because I feel like this is going to be a thing that they're going to rotate it. So we're looking pretty good here. Other than the fact that you can't invite people remotely, it's going to be a pretty fun challenge here. Now, there you have it. That's all. I just wanted to make sure you all are prepared because this is not going to be easy. And I could totally see a bunch of people, when the day comes, hop into the raid, and they're not going to be able to do it because they weren't prepared enough. Simple as that. So make sure you're ready to go for this Shadow Mewtwo Raids and potentially getting them shiny. Now, another thing to take note of is you're not going to be getting, I think, this is what they said, you're not going to be getting the bonuses for your friends. So usually when you're in a raid, after you defeat it, you get bonus Premier Balls for having your friends in there. You're not getting that bonus for having your friends in there. So you're going to have actually minimal Pokeballs. And now here comes the play with the Master Ball. Should you use that? I don't think you should. I don't think you should use the Master Ball, okay? Because the IVs for Shadow Raids, there's no set number that you can know. Oh, it's this IV. Oh, it looks like this is 100. I better, catch this. We don't know. There is no set IVs. They're random, right? Obviously, the floor is 666. Yeah, I've been getting some pretty good ones. I did get a decent Bayleaf, and you can see that right here. Like I said, everything was a one and done. I was just not expecting the Bayleaf to be so damn strong when I did go up against it yesterday. But there you have it. This event is looking pretty good. A late video here, but make sure you're prepared for that Shadow Mewtwo because this thing is going to be one strong son of a gun. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Oh, and one more thing. If you're still here, I just want to say something about this because it's absolutely hilarious. If I'm sitting here, okay, I know 99.9% of you get it, but for the other 0.1%, I have to say something because there's been quite a few, maybe even I don't know, maybe 95% of you and 5% don't know. But if I'm sitting here and I've got gameplay over here, that is, if you think that's spoofing, probably it's time for you to, get off the internet. It's time for you to put your phone down, turn off your computer, take a nap, go for a walk, throw away the McDonald's, just relax, take it easy, maybe get some exercise and stuff because your mind is dead, okay? It's not spoofing, okay? It's playing the game and recorded content while I sit here. Hello. And look off my other phone and what I'm doing here. So I just thought I'd mention that because it's kind of funny. I feel like a lot of those kind of comments though are just, brain dead jealous dummies who just had to say something, but it's okay because I'll take a jab back at you in the comment section and I'll leave it up for everybody to look at you and point and laugh. Anyways, thank you for watching and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.